Усім здорово! Сьогодні ми поговоримо про пройдешні перегони нинішнього сезону. Про команди, результати та пілотів ми поговоримо в підсумку. А так в мене про сезон дуже негативні враження. Але про це пізніше. А вже ж фаворит цього сезону був відомим ще на тестах. Але я сподівався, що цьому фавориту будуть вставляти палки в колеса, але ні. Коротше, що ми тут про підводку до перегонів, почнемо роздивлятися. Максимально нудна гонка. Це в плані боротьби за лідерство. Порадував Алонсо, який заїхав на подіум. Рукожоп Строл після травми теж постарався, і на цьому, на жаль, все. Боротьби не було не тільки попереду, а й позаду. Через зміни в регламенті пелотон перетворився на невеликі групи без обгонів, бо пілоти боялися втратити сліпстрім.
Just disappearing out of your screen, Carlos Sainz.
Yeah, Fernando's kind of at risk of overdriving the car.
He's
Now look
going
at
down
that.
the inside, Martin. What a move from Fernando Alonso. Carlos Sainz, who's going to have to watch down the inside and does so, but locks up his brakes. Fernando Alonso will get DRS now and potentially a better exit and needs just that little bit of extra speed down this straight. Picks up the slipstream and now has the inside line going into turn 11. Alonso is up into third place.
Як описати цю гонку? Ось ставка. Яке безумне цей гран-прі. Мало того, що ми побачили боротьбу на трасі, я не про групу лідерів, ми побачили масові загвали, навіть дивні. І як Окон знову зіштовхнувся з напарником.
Alex Albon off and Alex Albon out, and as you can see he's lost his front wing too.
Oh, devastating for him. That's the highest they've been running in P6. That was such a great position.
Fire extinguishers on it. George Russell, who was leading the early stages of this Grand Prix, is now out. The right rear tyre.
That's impact.
Impact with what, I wonder? And as he pulls off and finds somewhere safe to pull off. Alonso tries to go round the outside. Hamilton's in second place, and there's contact. Carlos Sainz spins Fernando Alonso around. The two Spanish drivers making contact, and there is Esteban Ocon and Pierre Gasly. It's chaos as they're straight on goes Lance Stroll into turn 3. Aston Martin have seen their hopes of a double podium or a race win absolutely evaporated. Then we've got another red flag. That should be the race over now. But Esteban Ocon and Pierre Gasly took each other out. But that's...
Я просто повторив ставку. Але й додам Окона, який вирішив згадати раллі 80-х та 90-х.
Here he comes. Yes, he is. And there are a lot of...
What is this about?
That's a shambles.
This is a shambles. Absolute shambles. We could see it coming. Alpine could see it coming. What is going on down there?
Well, that is a total and utter shambles of organisation, and somebody should have known.
Майамі – це та траса, на якій почали працювати нові правила. Правда, обгони робилися лише швидкими болідами.
Magnussen being after that rather slidey entrance to this back straight. There goes Charles Leclerc. Verstappen's getting a very good view. And Leclerc on the inside. Has he got this overtake done? Or just about, but Magnussen's going to come back at him once again, almost touching the wall as he tries to go alongside the Ferrari. And he'll now get a nice tow down the straight. Verstappen's looking at this one, and he's got the inside line. That's a great move from Max Verstappen. He's picked up two. Gasly without DRS, has George Russell gaining on him with the DRS, and Max Verstappen gaining too with his rather powerful DRS, which is worth round about 15 kilometres an hour of extra speed. And is it extra speed that's going to take Max Verstappen past George Russell? Yes, it is. Look how he's gaining on Pierre Gasly. Has he got enough? Down the inside he goes. It's a carbon copy of the move on.
Оскільки про Імолу мови не піде, а про Монако я взагалі мовчу, ми переходимо до Іспанії. Ах так, а вже ж. Гран-прі, який встиг порадувати боротьбою. Так, це Канада. Правда, я більше запам'ятав момент, коли Окон не міг обігнати Албона. І це мені нагадує дещо інше.
Freaking joke. I don't see any reason why I have to stay cooped up behind this ancient 8.6 anymore. I can barely put my foot on the gas without bumping them. I'm starting to get frustrated. Full throttle is the only way my Evo 4 knows how to operate. Using Simulation 3 against this junker is totally useless. Save it for the real talent instead of wasting it on this amateur Kyoichi.
Як і завжди, порадувала Австрія. Особливо боротьбою Сайнца та Переса.
Here comes Sergio Perez trying to line up his afternoon. Oh, they almost touch. Carlos Sainz and Sergio Perez. This time, nice exit once more from Perez. There's no back markers to save Carlos Sainz and give him DRS, but he has got DRS because Perez was ahead, wasn't he? Going into the detection zone, and he's coming back at Sergio Perez. Down on the inside, he cuts off the Red Bull, but gives him a car's width. Perez forces Sainz out wide to the outside. They're absolutely level going through turn 5. Round the outside, Sergio Perez has to concede to Carlos Sainz. The move was on, and then just because Perez overtook the Ferrari into the DRS detection zone, Sainz got a helping hand that he never thought was coming. Sergio Perez is that once again. Carlos Sainz moving under the braking zone. He's forced Sergio Perez a little bit wider this time around, and he's got DRS once again because Perez was ahead going into the detection zone. Carlos Sainz will be on the inside at turn 3. Sainz was ahead of the detection point on this occasion. So now, as he straightens up his Red Bull, it's DRS advantage for Sergio Perez. But is it going to bring him close enough? He's going to have to go the long way round to turn 4. He gets ahead of the Ferrari. He stays ahead of the Ferrari, but he goes too deep into the corner. That allows Sainz to come back, but not by enough. And Sergio Perez eventually, at the third time of asking, moves up into the podium.
А от Британія змогла різноманітнити і без того нудний сезон. Хемільтон проти Норріса. Албон на Вільямс обходить дві Феррарі. Останній раз таке було дуже давно.
The slipstream, Hamilton will have to go far right and try to go around the outside. Norris needs these corners critically to get his tyres up to temperature. Hamilton now trying around the outside of left field. He's squeezed to the outside. Critical driving there from Norris.
He tried once, he tried twice, it didn't quite happen, but Hamilton's picked up the toe once more, and we know that Cobb's corner, you can get round, and he's going to try around the outside, but Norris defending absolutely brilliantly, keeps Lewis Hamilton at bay, but for how much longer? Once more, Norris dives to the left to try and break the toe. Hamilton goes with him, but he's just a little bit further back, under braking. Hamilton closes in on Lando Norris and tries to find a gap down the inside. And here we go around Luffield and into Woodcote. They're almost wheel to wheel on the gas. Lando Norris edges just ahead of Lewis Hamilton. Hamilton will try and hold this one for as long as he can. They almost touch before they get into Cobbs. Hamilton has to yield.
Yeah, brave driving from both of them, but Norris was not.
But on the exit, through goes Perez, and right behind Carlos Sainz, Alex Albon fancies a bit of the action too. Albon into Abbey, and that's the Williams moving up into 8th place, and Sergio Perez makes his way into 7th, and now Charles Leclerc is coming at Carlos Sainz. Leclerc goes off the track, Sainz tries to battle it out, but has no chance.
Угорщина хоч і була на градус нижче, аніж Британія, проте свої моменти вона теж має.
And this time Perez has got the room to go down the inside and manages it. But now Fernando Alonso will try and fight him back, but Perez has got DRS once again. Like this, and goes off into the dust through turn 2, trying to fight it as long as he possibly could. He's got that spinning feel.
Turned in, back end, wouldn't live with them. And around she goes. Yeah, so...
Просто нудятина. Сенс тут такий. У кого найпотужніший болід з найсвіжішою гумою, той в очках. А за темпом боротьби... Як бачите, сезон не дуже. В підсумку поясню чому. Оскільки немає сенсу робити прогнози на переможця, то давайте складемо хіт-парад пройдешніх гонок сезону. 5-те місце – Майамі, 4-те – Канада, 3-те – Австралія, 2-те – Австрія і 1-те – Великобританія. Що ж, на цьому ми все. Ставте вподобайки, підписуйтесь на канал та на мій телеграм-канал, посилання в описі, пишіть в коментарі, не забувайте про дзвіночок та донат на ЗСУ і побачимось.